Today, it is a perfect day to get something done because it just rained and it's really cool out. And that means it can work for a long time without getting too hot. So I thought I would get my backhoe do a little more work right over here on this area. I've got still a bunch of rocks and big roots and stuff like that to get out of here. Still have dirt to pull down away from the base of the tree. There's a big rock. More rocks. So the reason that this all gets overgrown is because with all these rocks, it's impossible for me to get in there and mow, right? So I'm just going to get this area nice and smoothed out, haul the dirt somewhere, and so that I can mow it. I've got this old pipe here that I used to use for irrigation before I put sprinkling in this area. It runs off of the pump. And over there, over that fence, I need to put sprinkling still. But you can see how I cleared it out some time ago. And by the way, my grapes, they are all ready to harvest. They look really good. I come underneath here and look at them. Don't know if you can see them or not, but we've got the grapes have come in. It's time to pick them and eat them. So anyway, there's that to do. But I'm going to get started right here. You can see there's a lot to do. The other thing I'd like to do if I have time is to till that backyard over there. Weeds are starting to come up again. And now is the perfect time to till, given that the ground is wet and it's nice and cool outside. See any new pears that have fallen today? So I made some pear cordial. It's sitting there. It'll be ready in a couple of months. Okay, so go get on that, go get the backhoe. I still have a lot of apples. I just spent a few minutes putting that little pitchfork back together. That's the favorite head. I've got one other pitchfork head. The other pitchfork head is, the tongs on it are quite a bit longer, the forks or whatever you want to call it. Quite a bit longer, and this one, and it's a lot heavier. This one's really light and perfect, I think, for picking up big bunches of weeds and stuff like that and putting them in the bucket of the tractor. So I might be taking that with me. I need to start this guy up here. I need to open up the garage door if I can get back there. Yeah, looks like I locked it. I just spent a few minutes putting that little pitchfork back together. That's the favorite head. I've got one other pitchfork head that the other pitchfork head is, the tongs on it are quite a bit longer, the forks or whatever you want to call it. Quite a bit longer, and this one, and it's a lot heavier. This one's really light and perfect, I think, for picking up big bunches of weeds and stuff like that and putting them in the bucket of the tractor. So I might be taking that with me. I need to start this guy up here. And I need to open up the garage door if I can get back there. Yeah, looks like I locked it. So I got a bunch of these rocks dug out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rocks. There's a couple more in there I can see, one there, one there. Funny thing is they don't look too big right there, but they go underneath the ground. You know, that's the way this one here was. It's actually quite a good sized rock. You know, if I really tried, I might be able to lift it over my head. No telling how sore I'd be in the morning. I don't know how much that is. It's got to be 200 pounds, maybe. Well, thank goodness the rain stopped, and I am going to do a little bit more work here. Before I go out there, I'm just going to do a little bit of greasing. It looks like I've got a grease zerk right there. I'm going to grease that one. A grease zerk right there. Right down there. And right there. So I'm just going to go through there and hit those with the grease gun. I just picked up this brick. I think it says C-100 IVXU, Canada. That must be worth a fortune. Well, I had to park it. Because it's really wet outside. I worked as much as I could. Well, I mean, I suppose I could continue to work out there, but, you know, I worked as much as I reasonably could in the rain. Got a little bit wet. And, I call it a day. show you what I did. Well, that's as far as I got. You can actually see that's quite a few loads there. Keep finding those little bricks from Canada. Suppose I should save them. I've been putting a bunch of stuff in the dumpster. Yeah. And well, that's no fun. Whoop. Well, we'll talk to you later.
It looks like the mountain is on top of it, right?
Uh-huh.